Well, they can sing, dance and rap, and have even gone to the extent of perhaps comparing themselves to the legendary South African music group Boom Shaka. Well, if their biography is anything to go by, the girl duo Harmonic Squared are set to take the music industry by storm. The pair are made of two members, Kelebogile and Palesa Sentso, who hail from the Free State, and both started singing at church. Well, the duo just joined us here in studio to take us through their musical journey. Ladies, thank you so much for coming to Morning Live. You're welcome.
Thank you for having us.
I can't tell you apart now. Who's who?
Kelebogile
and Palesa. Yes. All right, let me start with you, Kele. How did you guys get together and decide that you wanted to pursue this dream of a music career as a girl duo?
Okay, so we've been best friends for 13 years.
Sure. Yeah, that's your whole lives.
Yeah. And we've always loved singing. That's the one thing we had in common, and that's the one thing that made us happy. So one day we just decided, let's just do this officially as a duo, because it's something that makes us happy, and we feel like we can have relatable music to people, you know, so that's what motivated us.
Yeah. We don't often see two ladies get together to work on a project or a duo. We see it with guys, especially DJs. You see Malum's on deck, we see the likes of Black Motion and all those guys. Why do you guys think that this will work? Is it because you're perhaps the first in the industry?
I believe that is why it's going to work. And it's going to work because we gel so well. Like where I lack, she feels it immediately. So there's never an imbalance. Literally, we're always balanced because...
But you know what they say, friends do fight. So do you guys argue a lot about music, about outfits, about performances, about dance moves?
You know what's funny actually is that we don't argue at all. Like, I would think something, and then when we meet up, I tell her, you know, I had this idea, and she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, serious?"
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about that too. So we always like.
You guys are on par.
Yeah,
you speak the same language, and I think that's important for any relationship to work. Let's talk about some of the highlights, Palesa, of having decided officially that this is what we're going to do. Have there been any highlights that you can point to and say, okay, this was a good moment, and something that affirmed to us that we are in the right direction?
3 weeks back, we performed at the Metro FM Heatwave.
Ooh,
and that performance for us was a highlight, and it was just amazing. We even had an interview, and we just felt like this is it. Like, you guys are definitely working towards something greater. Definitely.
Kelly, let's talk about perhaps the challenges, the uglier side of being sort of new artists working their way to the top in this very brutal industry.
You know, as an artist, you constantly have to prove yourself. And when you're new to the industry, it's more difficult because people don't really care who you are, you know. You come up on stage and they think, who are these people? So you have to work extra hard to give up a good impression, you know what I'm saying? So that is one of the challenges. Like, people don't really want to know who you are because you're not really popular. So you really have to prove that, you know, guys, I know what I'm doing.
You're worth listening to. You guys are working on an album at the moment. Who are you working with, and what's the sound that you guys are going with? I'm so excited.
It's an EP, and I think we were more focused on ourselves. We're introducing Harmonic Squared. So we haven't really branched out to work with other artists. It's coming, but we wanted to introduce us. We wanted to introduce our sound. And our sound is so versatile. So it's, I would say, a mashup of a bit of pop, a bit of trap soul, and a bit of
hip-hop.
A bit of hip-hop. Like, it's very... It's a fusion,
Well, we've got soul, but we break it down with trap and we rap along to hip-hop, so it's fine. We will manage. And let's talk about some of the behind-the-scenes people that you guys feel have really been instrumental in sort of grooming you guys, nurturing you guys, giving you advice, so that you guys just, you know, sort of walk the right path.
I think first it's our parents. We studied, you know, and we have degrees, but we decided let's just pursue music, and our parents were very supportive of it, and they give us advice all the time. They motivate us. And another person is our manager, TC.
Oh, he's amazing.
He challenges us because he always makes us take 10 steps more. If we feel like, okay, this is it, he feels like, no, let's do a bit more. So I feel like those are the people that are very influential at the moment.
Yeah.
And our friends, obviously.
Yeah, no, definitely our friends.
I was about to say, the people in Bloom, the community, the people that you've performed in front of, are they excited about you guys?
They are receiving us so well, and it's so humbling. It's so exciting.
Yeah,
like,
it really is.
It's good news all the way. Like, they are receiving us.
And what are you guys up to this festive season?
This festive season, really, we were just, we had the heat wave performance, and it's basically just performances.
Yeah, and a whole lot of recording.
And I want to know, for people to find out where you guys will be or what future plans you guys have going, where can people find you guys on social media?
All right, we're on Facebook, Harmonic Squared. We are on Twitter, Harmonic Squared, and Instagram.
Oh wow, you guys really, are you friends or twins? Seriously.
We've been asked that question so many times. People think we're twins.
I can understand that because, wow, you guys think on the same frequency, you say the same thing.
We really do.
You guys are so adorable. I can't wait to see you guys perform. I heard that you guys, I mean, I think take some influences from Boom Shaka, were inspired by them and what they did. And you guys know exactly what they did in the music industry. And here you are with something unique, two young ladies putting themselves out there, doing what they love. And I think you'll have the success, perhaps even more and bigger than what Boom Shaka ever had. Thank you so much for coming to the studio. You guys are gorgeous. That's Harmonic Squared, Kele, as I would call her, and Palesa, taking us through their music journey. The pair are currently working on, they didn't say it's an album just yet, it is an EP, and they're focusing on their sound, which is, you know, a little bit of hip-hop, a little bit of trap, a little bit of soul. So really just experimenting with what is current and vibing right now. We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned to Morning Live because later on we will be seeing performances by Harmonic.
Genesis proved its extraordinary cleaning power over 17 years. Introducing the new Genesis Hydrovac Extreme 2, a European-manufactured ultimate total home cleaner with a unique water filtration system that traps and removes all the dust and dirt to release fresh, clean air. Its unbelievable 22 kPa suction power is further enhanced with this turbo brush. You can also wash and dry tiles or clean wooden floors in seconds, deep clean carpets quickly and easily, and remove dust mites from mattresses and other furniture. Get the new Genesis from your nearest Verimark store.
We believe that the fourth industrial revolution can change things for us.
We can do telemedicine. Now that means that over a long distance or any distance, I don't have to go and visit a doctor. I can actually see the doctor online.
In Africa, we don't have sufficient doctors. In Africa, we don't have sufficient clinics. It actually makes sense.
Wi-Fi and 5G technology formed some part of the conversation that took place right here.
5G, of course, has the advantage of better experience and also the high efficiency when it comes to the cost per bit.
We haven't issued spectrum in the last 10 years. We have 4G today, which we have had to harvest spectrum from other technologies to be able to get 4G, and now it's costing us a lot more money.
Many, if not most, small medium enterprise businesses are making technology their own businesses.
On Network every Sunday at 8:30 p.m.